You look strong.
Thank
How do you
you.
feel?
Getting there. We are getting a lot better.
Yeah?
I would have to say the biggest issue is probably my spine from passing out down a flight of stairs, but, you know, cardiac issues are seeming to be stabilized.
Good. And you retired because of the condition?
I did retire because of the condition 2 days ago.
And how do you feel about retiring, by the way?
It's a love-hate relationship with it, bittersweet moment. It brings up a lot of negative emotions just because of, you know, the traumas I had to face throughout this whole entire time. I'm 24, I shouldn't be retired, you know.
Well, I see you doing a lot of big things going forward. And as much as I admire you and love getting to know you, I hate that I've had to get to know you with what you've been dealing with. And I know, Jeremy, it's the same thing for you. Even with the retirement, is the military yet addressing this and recognizing it the way they should?
Absolutely not, Chris. Unfortunately, we are still battling with the U.S. Army, the National Guard Bureau, and the Virginia National Guard specifically to try to recover the medical costs and expenses for Karolina. In fact, in the last couple of weeks, as she approached retirement, the Virginia National Guard tried to turn and start blaming Karolina and myself for their failures to properly out-process her and ensure that her retirement pay would start on time.
Now, I want you to explain why you think they're doing that, but also in context. Jeremy, you know, we have a relationship, a dialogue now. You're always saying Karolina's a special case. There are a lot of cases, though, and you believe that's the root cause. It's not that they have it out for this superstar, but it's that there are a lot of Karolinas, and they don't want to expose themselves to a set of admissions and necessary requirements.
Absolutely, Chris. And it's not just the COVID vaccine. It's injuries to service members across the board. The DOD systemically abandons our service members, especially in the National Guard and the Reserve, both the Army and the Air Force and the other services, in order to save costs for the government. Straight up violations of federal law, violations of constitutional right to due process, as well as many other violations of DOD instructions. It's about saving money. It's about covering up for the malfeasance of the senior leaders of the U.S. military. And it pains me to say that as a retired officer myself.
And she has you. What happens to the men and women who don't?
There's a lot of them on the street. There's a lot with serious mental health problems. There's a lot of suicides out there, as our country is very well aware that we've got a suicide crisis in the DOD and amongst veterans. And that's where this road ends up leading for a lot of service members that don't have an advocacy group, that don't have attorneys helping them out, which is one of the big things in the last few months. Karolina has had to retain counsel to fight against the U.S. Army and the National Guard just to get her medical care and her disability retirement, costing thousands and thousands of dollars. Most service members aren't able to afford that. Karolina wasn't able to afford that. Luckily, by the grace of God and the help of many Americans, she got a lot of donations through Give, Send, Go, which helped cover her legal costs, but that she never, ever should have had to foot a bill herself to get the U.S. government to do what's guaranteed for her by federal law.
What do you want them to know?
Well, first of all, I'm not the only one going through this, whether it be the vaccine or any injury in the line of duty. You know, my leadership completely failed me. They're lucky I'm not dead, whether by suicide or medical emergency. They're lucky.
And, you know, I want them to know, when I was down in Florida covering, what was it, Milton? Or what storm?
Hurricane Milton. Yeah.
So Karolina calls me because she's down there in the storm zone, of course. God forbid you get a pass from something. She comes out, finds me and the team to help us locate areas to go. That's the kind of person that this is. And I know this is upsetting for you, but I really hope you also see how powerful an example you are, not just for young women, but for people to see what's going on and what it takes to make it through.
Right. I mean, I faced probably hell, you know. It was the closest thing to hell in my life. I contemplated suicide. I wanted, you know, a medical emergency to take my life. I was like, you know, at this point, I'm done. And I had Mr. Sorenson on my side with it. And I was like, you know, there's countless other people, thousands and thousands, that are suffering alongside of me. And if I give up the fight, everyone's going to give up the fight. And so I have to take the charge on it.
You got a lot of people fighting for you, and I'm happy to be part of your personal army. Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.